This episode is so difficult. It's so difficult. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reacting to Baby Reindeer episode 4. Do we have to talk about episode 3? Because if you have watched my reaction, you know I got really emotional at the last scene. Martha has she has lost her mind throughout the episode with different ways of express it, but she has lost her mind. Not that she was, that's a bad thing that I was going to say, but not that she was ever totally sane. But it started with her being threatened by Donnie that he will call the police because she went to Lee's house. So she actually kind of camped outside his house and stayed there for hours and hours in the cold. Ended up looking like, I don't know, like not herself. Donnie, as always, the kind and sweet Donnie that he is, he took care of her. He found a very smart way, but it didn't work, to end this whole thing by telling her that it is true, we did have a relationship, you are not wrong to think that, but now we are breaking up. But also, Martha, as Martha is, the weird and stalking and intrusive Martha, she had to go to his life, although in one previous episode he did change dates. And he had to ruin the good performance he was having at some point. But after all that, the good thing is that after Donnie being honest to Terry and also Terry seeing all that, she was open to whatever it's called, to be back with him. Even better now, because now there weren't any secrets, but there is Martha. And yeah, she attacked them at the bar. And Donnie reached a point where he was like, he was having enough. He was like, I will kill you the next time you get close to us, to Terry, to me, and stuff. But it was a very, as I said in the previous episode, excellently executed scene from every, I know, aspect, from every aspect. Writing, acting, directed, everything, written, everything. So I'm really excited about today's episode because if I remember correctly, I did read that comment and I did reply to that comment, but ever since I didn't look back to it because I actually don't want to know which episodes are the best ones in order to not come to the episode with full anticipation and high expectations. But I think I got a comment about the episode 4 that it was a excellent episode that will create many feelings. I hope I'm not again setting my expectations too high with that, but that's the reason I'm excited for every episode of this series, but I'm a little bit more excited about today's episode. So let's not delay it any longer. Please, I have to say that as always, please, if you enjoy my reaction, like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm such a small channel at this point and it will mean a lot. Thank you so much for watching my videos and I hope to see you in other videos too. Let's watch episode 4. 45 minutes? These episodes are getting longer and longer. The following because of sexual violence which some viewers may find troubling. I don't think it said that in the second episode. So that scares me because we also got an sort
6
of
months.
in the section in the second. We
It's
are
taken me 6 months.
okay. We have reached this point. Okay, it had to happen. The thing with Terry for him to go to
I
the
should have
police.
started with Terry. How Martha attacked her just yesterday, but I didn't.
I would like to report something.
Yeah.
As it were. I tell you this, but I'm like
I'm getting stalked.
He talked about the easy
I
stuff,
should have
and
mentioned her name, the articles, her previous crimes, but I just didn't.
yeah,
I'm really worried here. I think she needs help.
I guess all
And
those
when
things,
the policeman asked,
Why'd it take you so long to report it?
all those things that he's not
it
mentioning
all
are
just
the
came flooding back.
hard stuff. So it's hard to talk about them.
About 5 years earlier, I went to the Edinburgh Festival. It was always an ambition of mine to take a show there, to join the hustle and bustle of
Okay,
street
we are
performers and artists
having a
gathering their luck
backstory.
on a shot of fame.
Also, I have been to Edinburgh
knew
and
had
I
to come for
loved
one
it.
day
I
to take a
loved
chance
it.
myself.
I loved
I said
Scotland in
right to
general.
comedy, whatever it took. I just
Yeah,
hated the
I walked
freedom in
here.
life, which only comes through dreaming big and stopping at nothing to get there. I noticed the grubby windows, the sticky floors, the smell of chip fat as I walked in. It felt like everything to me.
Performer or punter?
Performer?
Door over there.
Don't look at him like that. I'm afraid about what we are going to see in this episode.
When I shout out, you all go mad and welcome me to the stage. How does that sound?
No. Oh, I like this person. I would be this person, I think. I hope. Don't be like that, miss.
Donny, done! Let me hear ya!
No.
So my mom died today.
Really? Nothing? To cancel due to nobody turning up. This one time I had to end the show early when I was caught in the crosshairs of a stag do.
Assholes!
Just give what you think the show is worth.
Oh.
Thanks for coming.
Come on, it wasn't worth nothing. Even if I didn't like the show, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Lolon Cancer.
Yeah, it's a great title, isn't it?
We'll try.
Don't be snob.
See you later.
Yep.
Actually, what he is doing right now, it looks very hard. I always find it so hard to be on a place where I have to promote my work.
It would be illegal for people to be that young and that successful.
Almost like poison in his drink.
Wow, that's dark. But yes. I hate that I care about his opinion.
I know all these feelings, I can recognize them, I have felt them.
I'm Donny, by the way.
Darian O'Connor.
As in,
Cottonmouth.
what? But then who's...
My writing assistant. Former writing assistant. Now I know he's stealing my job.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. All that actor stuff, that was merely banter. I knew who you were.
The man who puts the lol in propranolol.
We'll probably done that bit.
Donny, done!
What is Profona role? Ah.
Whoa! Whoa!
The anxiety! he's doing too much to impress. Will this guy do something to him? Yeah.
Who wants to meet my friend Percy?
Oh, what happens? Today that he's there, everyone is nice.
What have you been up to today, Percy? Sucking cock!
Oh wow, great. Thank you. Oh, cool. Thanks for coming.
I don't mind if it's strange. Let's meet and talk. Might have a few pointers how to take this show to the next level.
Wow, yeah, I mean, that would be great. Rehearsing all kinds of hours to whip everything into shape. Soon the televisions were shut off and the chairs faced the right way. And even the bar staff dismissed customers who dared to ask when the football was on.
No, we're not showing it today. Try the pub down the road.
And the shows just flourished.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage.
I'm so afraid about what is going to happen, really. I can't focus on the good stuff. Because knowing that something bad is going to happen, the good stuff look more awful because you know that he tasted happiness and success before failing and something happened to him.
Darren was like no one I'd ever met before. A self-prescribed
Buddhist, polyamorous pansexual with a taste for the finer things in life.
Within 2 weeks of knowing him,
You know someone that says all that he's weird. Like, seriously weird. Not the Buddhist, but the whole combination of the hippie stuff. Polyamorous with the desire to
and
taste
all I
stuff.
needed to do was take his hand and let him guide me.
What are we doing in here?
They patrol the toilets. Oh.
This is where he learned to take drugs, isn't it? And he felt the peer pressure to do
Yeah.
as well.
That'd be amazing, yeah. You ready? I'm ready for anything, yeah.
These things look disgusting to me.
Darian went back to London early and I didn't hear from him for the rest of the festival.
Okay.
And as the flyers got binned and the posters came down, the televisions came back on and the football started to
Why?
play. I questioned whether it was some crazy dream.
Why? I don't understand. You learned all the tricks.
That's it.
He learned all the tricks to be better. Why, after the other guy leaving,
Let it take you where it takes you.
coming back to
Followed up
not
to
being
acting
good?
school in Oxford. I remember when I got in, I almost broke down crying with happiness. But following
that's
everything that
Keely?
happened in Edinburgh, and despite meeting Keely,
Keely,
going back to a
okay.
life of learning seemed like a misstep.
What?
I missed Darian.
This
I
is
missed the
where
confidence he gave me. The feeling of
yeah,
relevance,
but in
the
a
hope, the wonder
romantic
of
way,
life
or only for the desire to
now,
succeed. That's how he feels right now. He's actually a very good actor. Usually, oh, people who do all the kind of stuff, the writing, I think he also directs it. He's also a very good actor. He has a very good, like, dead-looking eye sometimes.
Hear from you. Yeah. Are you serious? You want me to write with you? I mean, yes, mate. 1,000 yeses.
You watch his wrestling anymore, he's above the age of 6.
Yeah. No. Not me anymore.
He definitely watches.
Well, so he has this choice to make. Live his life as a lawyer, or Hangman Harry, the mud-stomping, beer-swilling, barroom brawler from Austin, Texas.
Well, I'll read it when you tell it to me. I mean,
Actually, he sold it to me, but I'm not a successful comedian.
holy shit, you work with some comedy legends. What are they like? Average.
No, you can't mean that. They're amazing. Some of
You
them-
are average too, by the way, I'm sure.
Well, they wouldn't be celebrities. They'd be leaders, gurus, spiritually awake.
Again with the hippie stuff.
Johnny had really high.
Fuck yeah.
No, like, really high.
No.
Fuck yeah.
No! Come on, Donnie!
What was their secret, by the way?
What do you mean?
Like, what did they all do to get where they are today?
Listen to me.
That's so self-centered idea, obviously.
Come sit next to me.
What's all this?
It's the bomb of MDMA.
Oh
Trust
my
me,
god,
you'll
I don't
experience
like
it.
where this is going.
With every sentence he said and every drug I took, I started to believe it, smell it, taste it even, that my dreams were quantifiable, that I could almost reach out and grasp them as they untangled before me.
What you are saying, it is true, but you don't have to take drugs and be, I don't know, gurued by this guy.
You get more in mind.
Yeah. Step by step violating his body and his space. You made him feel so sick with this stupid stuff.
No. No, the cat ball.
Why not in the cat ball? Does he prefer on the couch?
You okay?
Thanks for asking after everything you gave him. Keeping violating his space and his touching and... Be careful where this hand goes. Oh. Oh. He said stop.
Will almond milk do?
Shut up. That's what they do, isn't it? That they pretend everything is fine and they're chilling, calm, and if you say everything else, they will be like, no, what happened? Why are you over dramatic, right? You just violated him. No, you don't. You.
We'll go to that extent.
What? You don't have to be sorry. He has to feel sorry. My God, I'm frozen right now.
I would love to pretend that's as far as it went. Hey, mate, how's it going?
And he has to pretend everything is fine
No,
too.
I'm good. Look,
Mm.
holy shit, they love it. yeah, that's incredible.
And he's going to offer drugs again or directly to assaulting him.
Series commissions and option periods and all these fabulous things I didn't understand. That by the time he cracked out the drugs, I said yes without hesitation.
I thought I'd blown it, you know, when I threw up.
Take a lot more than vomit for me to be put off your talents.
Of your talents, of the idea of molesting him.
Thank you.
He's selling such a good fairy tale to him.
If there's anything,
Just keep dreaming.
Just keep dreaming. That's what he's using right now to do all that. His dreams.
I went from a guy who'd smoked a bit of weed to week-long benders high on crack.
I'm surprised he managed to detox from all that. I mean, he hasn't fully detoxed, but heroin? Yeah.
I passed out many times in his company.
And he doesn't remember what happened?
Lying next to me, his hands and mouth in various places as he searched around my body. Then I would stumble to the bathroom and find his putrid spit congealed around my genital area, giving me brutal script notes and making me do overnight rewrites on a come-down for no money while I coughed up my latest throat infection.
So instead you're going to an old writer's house to take drugs?
I know it doesn't make sense to you, right? But he's helping me with my career.
No, he's not. Is he going to take his work and use
That
it?
night, Darren presented me with acid.
I'll take
Ah,
it.
I thought those were condoms.
Right, as you
I don't know anything about drugs. So this is a drug that looks like a lollipop?
I sometimes think back to this image. Me, mid-20s, sitting high as a kite, watching this 55-year-old man dancing this old Amazonian jig in front of me, when somebody asked me the question, how did he get into comedy?
So I'm a phoenix right now.
Oh,
Is that what you're seeing?
no. That's what you are seeing.
It's important that you see me as something strong.
Hmm.
A phoenix.
That's what you want, right?
Suddenly, seemingly from nowhere, this clear, strong thought entered my head.
That he's
Trying
just...
to control your mind.
What's wrong?
This man is bad. This situation is bad. Get out, now.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
I can't see. All I can see is white.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, he's not safe with you.
Cleared his head to shine the most obvious light on the fucking
It's locked!
situation.
No, please don't tell me it's locked.
Good talk. That's paranoia. You need to fight against it.
Turn the music off.
No,
It's off.
no, this is consciousness, not paranoia, except for some other stuff. Does this man not take any of the drugs, or isn't he so used to it?
Relaxes you.
No, don't give him more drugs. This episode is so difficult. It's so difficult. No, it's not fine. I don't want to see it. I'm kind of shaking right now. I don't want to see it. Thank you. But me not seeing doesn't mean it didn't happen. I mean, it's a show, I know, but I'm sure it happens a lot, and I'm not. I don't know if this is also part of his story or only the Martha stalking thing. I'm not sure. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. What is? Is he? Was he in pain right now? That scene meant that he was in pain or just from the drugs. I can't handle this show. I can't handle this episode.
Where'd you find it?
Why is he wearing gloves?
Marshall Deeger.
Why is he wearing gloves? What happened? He had changed. What did he do to him? What did he do? Will we see blood? Please don't. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh, what did he do to him?
Can I come in?
No! Just go directly to prison, okay? That's where you have to go, not in the.
Come here.
Yeah, like all abusers. Abusing and violating and then pretending to be the protector and the hug and the safety that you need after being violated and assaulted. And they use this circle of manipulation
would
to
love
just
say
keep.
I left, but I stormed out and never went back, but I stayed for days afterwards. In fact, come Monday, I got an eye infection and lay on his floor as he bathed it in salt water.
Yeah, Kaylee, how you're called. Hug him and make him feel the love.
Most was the not knowing. What happened all those moments I passed out.
Right. That I guess is the most terrifying thing. Waking up and
Did he
finding
ever
yourself
believe
like
it was
that
this
and
whole
not
thing
knowing
some
what happened.
pre-planned manipulation? Was he sober the entire time?
Yeah, I want to know that.
Like, did it all happen because I was giving off some vibe I wasn't aware of? Or did what happened
Don't
make me
blame
this way?
yourself. Don't
I
blame
would go down the
yourself.
street, I would dream of killing him. Chopping his cock off or his tongue out, whichever had done me the most damage.
Understandable.
So after months of hate and anger and confusion, I was left with no choice.
I was afraid he was going to find a video of himself.
Where I'd almost risk being raped again in this attempt to understand the first time. Like if I'm passed around like a whore, then I might at least shed this idea that my body is part of me somehow.
Like,
But it mattered.
he did.
It mattered because this is
Of
what
course
he
he
wanted.
did. I'm actually out of words. I don't know what to say. He's saying it all.
Dates and relationships by the dozen. I wasn't interested in love. I had no capacity for it anymore. I just
You
wanted
have-
these people to provide fucking answers. Until I met.
Terry. You are his medicine, Terry. And I'm happy it's you because you truly look like someone that. Like a green flag.
I mean, she was everything I wanted. Everything I needed. Smart, funny, confident, strong.
Come back with me tonight.
And perhaps most bitter of all, that I might not feel this way if he hadn't done what he did.
No, don't.
But when Martha turned up, all that confusion faded.
How?
It's a taxi for it. Man tax.
Martha saw me the way I wanted to be seen. So when it came to the point of going to the police, I just couldn't stand the irony of reporting her, but not him. There was always a sense that she was ill, that she couldn't help it, whereas he was a pernicious, manipulative groomer. To admit to her was to admit to him, and I hadn't admitted him to anyone yet.
Would it take you so long to report it?
I don't know.
Go on. Look through her emails, and when you find something of significance, come back. Until then, unless we see some proper evidence, there's nothing we can do.
And with that, I was back to square one.
I know I'm crying to the totally irrelevant point, but it took some time for me to reach. I don't know, sorry, I don't make any sense. When I first watched the scenes, it was too hard to process. And what I really admire to this person who is not Donnie, to the person that really writes these things, is his perceptions and his perception and his good understanding and the very good portrayal of the feelings and stuff. Like, they are making so much sense, but they are going so deep. I have to stop being like that to talk to you, sorry. Yeah, now I understand the fans around this episode. Actually, my first thought right now is that it's very. I don't know what scenes of this show can be uploaded to YouTube. I don't know how I will be able to edit it and stuff. I don't know, but anyway, that doesn't matter. It was one of the most difficult things I have ever watched in a show in television. The only things I can remember that affected me this much is perhaps the fourth episode of When They See Us. That episode, and also all I can't handle very well rape scenes, like Sansa's rape scene in Game of Thrones. I can't handle very good rape scenes. I guess the person who told me when I started the show that this is not about a stalking story, but much more, he or she was right. The only part, I don't think there is much to talk about it, because he said it all. That's why at some point at the episode I said I don't have any words, because he was saying it truly all. He as I said, he has such a good insight and such a good understanding of feelings and psychology and everything that, yeah, but it was a good way. That was the purpose of this episode, to understand him more. Yeah, another comment I got in the second, again, I think episode, or on the previous one, about him frozen to I think it was the previous one, about him frozen to what Martha did to him. I was told that you will understand later why he froze. Although it's understandable and it's a logical reaction, I think, at times, even if you don't have this past. But yeah, it's more understandable with this past. To be honest, I understand his point of view that it felt weird to report Martha when he didn't report the other guy, because, of course, when you're comparing the two, the one person, kind of both people are ill, but it's a different kind of illness, and I understand that Martha's illness, it's a different kind. It's a kind that at times you can't sympathize, there is not that word. Like, you can understand her more than the other guy, but Martha also assaulted him, so Martha is also a person that should be reported, as he is, as the other guy is. I don't think this is a good title. It surely is not a good outro, because I'm failing at it, because this episode created to me so many feelings, so many intense feelings, that I can't focus. I can't get my thoughts in place and right and in order, and not my English, obviously. Why did I make a YouTube reaction channel in English if I can handle it? And again, I'm laughing because I'm nervous. It's not a genuine laugh. The only thing I didn't know, I knew some stuff about psychology and the whole thing, how the victim is being handled by the abuser in order to keep things coming, and all the emotional stuff. I had read some things, but I didn't ever thought that after being assaulted by a man, he then are created gay desires, to say it is the right word, like homosexual desires. So he didn't have this, he wasn't like a bi before and he just woke up these things, they were created by him. Although again, it's bad thing to say because as he said, he's having this great love now and he can't enjoy it because he's wondering if all this is because of him, that I don't remember his name and I don't want to know it, and not truly the outcome and the thing that was going to happen to Don if the raping and stuff wouldn't happen. I'm not making any sense, am I? Okay. I don't think I will continue to talk because this episode destroyed me. Yes. I will watch this outro and I will think that I have taken drugs. Tony is truly such a strong person to have gone through all this stuff and still standing his feet and still trying to find happiness and still looking at the bright side, because he's looking at the bright side when he's treating Martha like that, and when he's still caring about her like he did in the previous episode. He's a phenomenal person, but yeah, I don't know. I will search after I finish all episodes if all these backstories, the truth of the creator of the show, or only the stalking stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm finishing this video here. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. If you did enjoy it, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment how this episode made you feel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Anyway, bye.